everyone, and welcome back to another Planet Coaster episode. I don't know what to call it. Basically, I had the choice because I'm working on a big video for the 5th anniversary of the channel, which will be going up on Saturday, hopefully. And yeah, so it's almost been 5 years since I made the channel, which is pretty weird. But I was either deciding to make a video on my teaser trailer, like I always do, but for my new mini project, Nemesis Inferno. I posted some stuff on Twitter about that and Instagram, so some of you should know about that. But I was going to make a teaser trailer for that, or I would make this, and I've decided to make this. Now, this isn't a full series like my Icon one. Part 4 should be coming soon. I'm just trying to kind of make it so I'm not making Planet Coaster videos all the time. So I'm going to make a review of probably Wicker Man or Icon before I make Icon Part 4. So yeah, anyway, as I said, not going to be a full series. I am trying to bring back Colossus, because I really did stop making that. But I'm going to try and bring it back. I might redo some of it, just with the billboard technique, but I'm not going to show that on the time-lapse. I really don't see the point in basically doing the same thing, but different. It's, you know. Anyway, so in this episode, I just built the main part of Galactica, which is the portal. Now, I may make another one where I make possibly the roller coaster restaurant and maybe some other stuff. But the portal is the main thing in Galactica. Of course, it used to be known as Air, and now it's Galactica, which personally I prefer Air, so bring back Air. But I like the portal feature, and I've also added sound effects to it. They aren't the same sound effects as on the real life one, because I don't think you can get them. If you have found them, it would be greatly appreciated if you could send them to me via like Discord or something. Because I would probably use them, and it would make it probably sound better, because it's not very... Well, it is... I don't want to talk about the sound effects. It's basically, it's not the same. It's just a lot of noises that are just like... But when you go through it, it kind of like powers up over time, and then it boosts you out, that kind of thing. But I don't think it's the same as real life. I haven't really heard the sound effect on the real life one, but... I'm sure if I did, I don't think it's the same. But yeah. So as you can see, I'm using the arc shapes to do the portal. I'm not using any of the other stuff to do it. It's all arc shapes. I think there's a sign or two in there as well, because there are I think it's 4 arrows that point towards the left on the portal, and I decided to make them using the signs because it's actually easier. And there you go. There are the 4 main... Well, the 3 main, because there's actually none at the bottom, but the kind of outward spike things, and then obviously there's ones that are a bit smaller, but they're on the corners. So, I'm just going to talk quickly for about a minute about projects, because literally I've been making way too many of them, and you're probably thinking that some of them I've stopped, some of them I haven't. But yeah, here's my idea. So, I'm going to continue with Icon and Colossus like you've seen in the parts making of series, I guess. Because those were the 2 main projects I was working on. I'm also building this, which you see this as a portal. You think right now this is all I built, but if you check my Twitter and Instagram, I have uploaded pictures and stuff of it being a lot more complete than what you see in this video. And I'm really happy with how it's turned out. I think the portal feature, I did try really hard to make it as accurate as possible, and I'm really proud of how it came out. So I hope you guys like the look of it too. And yeah, so also I'm building Stealth at Thorpe Park. That was a bit of a mini project as well. Half of these are mini projects, but there is one thing that I'm going to do in the future with some of my recreations, and I'm going to do something with all of them, and hopefully you guys will like that too. So, Nemesis Inferno as well, I've mentioned that before. It's the B&M Invert Thorpe Park. It's a decent ride actually. It's getting more intense over the times I keep riding it. But yeah, I'm building that. It's mainly a jungle theme, so it won't take too long, because I noticed with this, you literally place down a few trees, and it looks already half done, which is quite funny. But yeah, so not many projects, although I say not many, but there is quite a few. I'm basically doing what I did with Minecraft, where I build so many projects, and I'll probably get burnt out at some point. But I like Planet Coaster because it's so, you can just make it look as realistic as possible. Like, you can use the art shapes to add stuff like this. This wouldn't have been possible without art shapes, unless it would have looked really weird. Not to say that it might not look weird, because some people may have another view of it, but personally I'm really happy with how I made it and how it turned out. I don't know how it actually... I don't know, but I've added lighting to it as well. You'll see that later in the video. So night lighting, you also saw it at the start. And yeah, so Planet Coaster is just such a good game for making whatever you want. I know I've probably mentioned this before in like the Icon recreation stuff, but everything you want to make coaster wise is just there. You can just do it, and that's the best thing about it. You can just sit there and be like, oh, I might want to build this one day, and you can build it. And funny enough, the reason why I'm building so many projects is because of music or sound effects. Here's a fact: I started building Spinball Wizard not because I like the ride, because I've only been on it like twice, but overall it's not a very good ride, but it's alright. I started building it because of the sound effect at the start, where it says heads back, hold tight, here we go. I started building it because of that. I think Icon was, again, just because it looked cool, and I was going there later in the year, so I wanted to build it because it looked amazing. Stealth was because of the launch sound effect and WWTP radio, which thank you to Theme Park Badger. I'm going to make by the way, these are all going to have official POV videos, but basically Theme Park Badger has made me a playlist where I can play it in the stealth area, so I appreciate that, and thank you for doing that. But yeah, I am going to be releasing all official POV videos, as I just said. They will have some off-rides, some other POVs, such as nighttime POVs. I'm not sure whether I'll do seat POVs yet, depending on how smooth they are, because if you play Planet Coaster, you know that if you sit in seat view, it's not very smooth. It's always track view you want to go on to do POVs. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm putting the final details on this, and I've paused the game. Okay, I was going to say I've paused the game for a while there. Now I am lagging a bit as I see this, so I can't exactly tell you what's going on at every point, but I think I've done alright, to be fair. And yeah, so eventually I do add smoke effects inside of the actual thing itself. I think I'm doing it here right now. I turn that blue circle white on the inside, and then I just add smoke effects all the way around the outside. And overall, I'm really happy with how this theming piece looks. I'm happy with how it turned out. And of course, I'm hoping to get I'm hoping to... you can just tell I can't speak today. It's like 8 o'clock, and it's just... I'm dying. Well, as you can tell, this portal now is pretty much complete. There's just a few more lighting and a bit of greenery that I need to do around it, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, I'm really happy we turned it out. You can just tell I am just dying inside. I can't speak correctly. But I tried putting lights inside of the thing. It did work, but it looked a bit too bright, so I just put them on the outside, and then proceeded later on to actually add some lighting effects that are affected by triggers. And it looks quite good in the end. You've seen some off-ride shots on the intro. And yeah, so I'm really happy with how this turned out. This will not be a making of series like Icon. It's only this part and maybe another one, depending on what I want to do. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video. Video coming out on Saturday of something, I won't say it's big, but it'll be a good video hopefully. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Also, apologies for this one being an absolutely random commentary, because I really can't speak. See you in the next video. Goodbye.
I know you're like a jukebox playing in the middle of the club. A heart rate